feeling?
Yeah, feeling good, feeling better. It's been nice to get out there and team setting, get some reps, and just kind of take it day by day and see how it goes.
I'm curious, what has the adversity been like with this injury compared to maybe previous injuries that you've had?
Yeah, I mean everything's every injury is different. I think it's always frustrating, obviously not playing and stuff like that. But just trying to be mindful of everything that goes on, and it's nice to still be around guys a lot. Being able to take part in practice is it's big, especially when you've been out for a little bit. So like I said, just taking it day by day here, and feeling good, feeling better every single day. So I'm just gonna continue and hope for that positive progression and go from there.
Was the re-aggravation as a result of the cross-check you took in Buffalo, I think from Gilbert that day?
A little bit of a couple different things, but yeah, I'd say that definitely didn't help the cause.
Is rest helping?
Yeah, rest is helping. I mean, I'm not really somebody that likes to stay still for long, so just trying to do what I can, maybe without overexerting, certain things, and trying to just stay in as good a shape as you can when you can't, skate and stuff like that. So.
What does that balance like when you know rest is going to help, and you also don't like sit still?
Yeah, just try to find a happy medium. I think just talking with the athletic team, the strength guys, just finding a good mix of what works. To get some solid work in, as well as rest and recovery time as well.
Do you feel like this is something, Austin, that with the appropriate amount of rest, you will be able to put behind you at some point this season?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope so. That's obviously the goal. It's tricky with these things sometimes. It's a physical sport, it's a contact sport, so things happen out there sometimes that are out of your control. So just try to manage it as best as I can and that we can, and just go from there.
Is it discomfort like that you're feeling, or that is it discomfort? Like, what does it feel like when you're trying to play?
Yeah, discomfort, pain, sure, just a number of different things. That, like I said, I mean it's been good progress throughout this week. I think it's always a good gauge of getting into practice and seeing how you feel in that and competitive aspect of drills and stuff like that. So been a lot of positive signs. Like I said, just take it day by day, and hopefully just keep progressing and see where we're at maybe later in this week.
You were talking yesterday about how that game wasn't pretty. What can you take away from the film stuff that you wanted to
Well, I think what we could take away from is the third period, how we defended. I think we gave up 2 chances in the third, which is very good. Protected the lead very well. That's. But listen, it was a battle, and it's a pretty physical game. I expect the same tomorrow. I thought we were pretty physical in the game. It's just we could clean things up.
That's what you want, right? The game's not could go either way. You guys come out in the third. And
Yeah.
Do what you
No,
gotta do.
definitely. I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. There's, a handful of games where, we're up by 1 goal, and it was kind of a B game or whatever you want to call it, and we find a way to win. And that's important because you're going to have those nights. And I thought we protected things well in the third and didn't give them much.
Is that the structure and the habits that lead to the B games that you want?
Well, for sure. You rely on your structure always, and you rely on your details, your stick details, and your positioning and things like that, and battles.
Austin said there's no date in mind, but he said he feels like he's progressing from your conversations with him. Do you feel like there is progress being made?
I do. And, seeing him out here in practice and, competing in a full practice is progress. And he's going in the right direction, which is great. And I know there's no timeline, and we're all looking for one. But, it's great having him out there.
Oliver looking better for tomorrow?
Yeah, he's fine. Oliver should be fine to go tomorrow. He got a little workout in yesterday and, finished practice, and so I think he should be good to go.
How much are you checking in with Austin, or you just kind of leave him be and that kind of thing?
I do check in with him, when I see him. I don't bother him, obviously, too much. When you're injured as a player, and they're always asking you, how you feeling, what's going on? It gets annoying, He'll when he's available, he'll let us know.
How does that change your short-term, long-term preparation? You just always assume he's not in until he says so? In terms of like the lineup, the stuff you want to do,
Yeah.
centers, and how you're deploying?
No, for sure. I think, right now, the situation we're in with him is, you know, I'm preparing the team to play without him and the lineup to go. You know, when, you know, we'll know when he's ready, and then we'll make adjustments from then.
It's probably not a case where he would play after not having practice, right? You'd assume that he'd full into practice and then get back in, so whenever that happens.
Well, that'd be real ideal for sure. You know, to work with a line that he's going to play with, and you know, compete and do all the things that needed in practice. It might be 2 practices, you know, that we need.
So safe to say, beyond this weekend, it doesn't look like he's available.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm only worrying, tomorrow's all I care about, okay? And we got a game tomorrow, and he's not in that game tomorrow. So, you know, let's not jump to conclusions on it. Like, you know, you never know. So let's just focus on tomorrow right now. Well, he's feeling better. I expect him to come on the trip, but we kept him away today. You know, that'll be a decision that we got to make tomorrow, and, you know, get him in on the ice and see how he feels.
You don't get a lot of home and homes, but this is a home and home.
Yeah.
How much does that cut down on prep time or whatever you have to do, just given the recency of?
Yeah, well, home and home, I think it's a little more ideal with, you know, you're not traveling anywhere. You know, you play, and then, you know, you can bring the guys in the next day after the game because you're home, and you can go over film in the morning and get prepared for that game the next day. So it's a little bit easier with the home and home back-to-backs.